This is Cedar Grove, a great place to live and raise a family. But in such an idyllic setting, the important issue of restoring the critical facilities of our community schools must be addressed. The Cedar Grove Board of Education is currently embarking on the urgent rehabilitation of existing school building systems in need of replacement and/or repairs, including bathrooms, heating pipes, locker rooms, floors, auditorium, and athletic facilities. This effort will require voter approval through a bond referendum. The total cost of the rehabilitation projects is beyond the ability to pay for within the annual operating budget of the school district. If authorized, the district will borrow funds by selling long-term tax-free bonds and then pay back the borrowed money over a 15-year period.
The time is now, but it's time to invest a little bit more time and effort and money into that recipe so that we can be great. We need facility upgrades. We need to be whole again. And bringing all this together now with this project, we believe, and we're using this phrase, will make us whole.
The high school, north end, and south end have a total of 43 bathrooms. The bathrooms are all original equipment in the buildings that were built over 60 years ago. They have been maintained over the years, but they are well past their useful life and beyond simple repair.
We have tile bathrooms, partitions, toilets, urinals that are all pre-1960.
Renovations include replacing walls, floors, fixtures, partitions, lighting, and exhaust fans, along with upgrades required to comply with the Americans with Disabilities Act.
You know, obviously we want the best for our children. We want them to be clean, we want them to look nice, we want them to be sanitary, and we want them to be functioning properly so that children do not get hurt or injured in any way. And also, you know, really they need to be up to code and make sure that they meet all the requirements of ADA and everything else that goes along with that.
The bathrooms have been one of the things that I focused on when I first came here, because it just seems to me that, you know, children need to go in and see clean. They deserve it. Our kids need to be in a clean environment, and we want to be sure that the bathrooms are healthy and that, you know, the kids aren't faced with things that are not exactly what we would want them to be for our kids.
The heating pipes in North End and South End schools have deteriorated with age. In order to maintain heating system reliability, the pipes in both buildings will be replaced.
The bathrooms there need to be done. Pipes are exploding.
There have been several times where pipes were completely clogged. Sections had to be cut out, and when they were cut out, you could see that they were 100% clogged. And in other instances, there were cases where the pipes actually burst. Luckily, they burst over a weekend when no one was in the classroom.
It's very dangerous. We need to make sure that not only do our kids have the best education, but that our kids are safe when they come to school.
The high school boys and girls locker rooms are original to the building's construction in the 1950s. These locker rooms have experienced heavy use and sometimes abuse by the many generations of students who have passed through them.
Right now we're living in the 21st century, but our facilities, our auditorium, our locker rooms, our fields, our track, from the 1960s.
We're addressing things that need to be repaired because in most cases they're original to the construction of the original building.
Renovations will include replacing floors, walls, lockers, benches, partitions, showers, lights, exhaust fans, and alterations to bathrooms, including upgrades for ADA compliance. Some areas of flooring in the high school have been replaced over the years. However, the school contains approximately 64,000 square feet of asbestos tile in the hallways and classrooms. The high school auditorium is also original to the building and accommodates up to 725 people.
There's a whole area of the stage we can't use. The circuits are not working. We've tried. We've plugged in new bulbs. We've changed the bulbs. We've plugged in new units that would hold the bulbs, and it's the circuits and the electricity, everything in that area. There were these large plugs that, you know, the scenery had to roll over and we had to unplug them. And when we did, sparks flew.
Renovations will include replacing floors, sound system, seating, HVAC, house, and stage lighting. The high school athletic field is a 1950s facility.
We cannot host track meets because of the poor conditions of our track.
Our kids are going on away games and seeing nice fields, new tracks, new locker rooms, and then they come back and they realize how far behind our facilities are.
Even though my children are no longer in the school system, I feel that as a resident, I need to support the school district. I believe in the town, and I believe in the school programs that are provided to all of our children.
Problem is, our facilities are more like an elementary school facility than that of a high school.
The bleachers, the way they're built, do not meet current codes. It's probably going to get worse over time.
The track does not meet competitive standards compared to other schools and is one of the last cinder tracks left in the state. The new bleachers will improve safety and provide ADA accessibility. Field lights will not be replaced since they were recently installed. Planned renovations include a multi-purpose turf field, bleachers, concession stand with restrooms, synthetic track, refurbished baseball diamond, additional parking, and remediation of buried contamination. No work is planned for Memorial Middle School since it has recently been rebuilt and expanded. All of its facilities are new. Now is a very good time to fund these projects for two reasons. First, Cedar Grove anticipates debt service aid from the state of New Jersey for the eligible projects, totaling $3.6 million. This significantly reduces the cost of the renovations. These funds are only available if the referendum is approved. If Cedar Grove does not approve a referendum, the funds cannot be used. Given the financial condition of the state, it is possible that this type of funding may not be an option in the future. Since the bathrooms, heat piping, flooring, locker rooms, and auditorium systems need to be replaced one way or another, it is best to use the state debit service now rather than pay the full price ourselves for more costly repairs later. Second, interest rates have never been this low in our lifetime. Currently, rates to borrow money through school bonding are around 3%. We can lock in this rate for the 15-year duration of the bonds and thus minimize the cost to Cedar Grove. Rates this low may not be seen again. The total cost of the rehabilitation projects for the district is about $14.8 million. The state of New Jersey has agreed to provide approximately $3.6 million for qualifying costs. The net amount, $11.2 million, will require bonds to be issued by the Board of Education. Repaying these loans will work similar to a home mortgage loan. Assuming a 15-year loan payback at current rates of 3%, the cost to the average Cedar Grove home, assessed at $464,000, would be $198 a year, or $16.50 per month. Additionally, there will be reduced operating expenses related to repair and maintenance for the newly renovated bathrooms and locker rooms. It is anticipated that athletic field maintenance will be significantly reduced with artificial turf and a synthetic track. And with HVAC added to the auditorium, the plans are to rent the facility during the summer months to business or community groups to generate revenue.
We don't want that easy fix. I think we've been doing that for years now, where we want to move away from that easy fix.
Stars have aligned for us in terms of raising the standard of acceptability around here.
We just want to bring the facilities to the level that the kids are getting at, which is very high.
And these are things that need to be done.
There will be a phased-in approach over time for the funding and execution of the projects. Bonds will be sold as needed only after the public bidding on the rehabilitation projects is complete and actual costs are known. Because of the lead time required for this, it is likely that the initial tax impact may not occur until the 2016-2017 tax year.
Programs such as our drama and our music programs that are top-notch, and we have poor facilities.
The impact to the taxpayers will not be immediate. It'll be phased in over time.
Let's do this. Now is the right time.
The better our schools are, the better our town is, the better we all are.
There is a better standard for us out there, and it's not just the classroom. That standard has to pervade the entire framework of your educational institution.
The time for action is now. The facilities that serve our children cannot be allowed to deteriorate any further.
I am Cedar Grove.
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 I am.
I am Cedar
I
Grove.
am
I am.
I am Cedar Grove.
I am Cedar Grove.
I am Cedar Grove.